You couldn't even do that, goddamn men, right? Of course. You guys, I'm in a great mood. I just got a new hairdo. Thank you. I told my hairdresser, just give me the essence of when Sandy turns bad at the end of Grease. And that's what I got. You guys, I was obsessed with Grease at 9 years old. I feel like my mother should have known I was going to be promiscuous. Because, like, Rizzo was my favorite character. Right? Like, if Rizzo is your daughter's favorite character, stop everything you're doing, take her to Planned Parenthood, and get her a permanent IUD. Because that's where it is heading. I had a rough start to this morning. I am in a group chat with all my girlfriends, and I was talking shit on a man, and one of them defended that man. Gross, boo, right? So then I started another group chat talking shit on that person, but then somebody defended that person, so now I'm in a Russian dolls of group chats. I have like constant diarrhea because I'm like so scared to text. Like honestly, I should just like stop talking shit, right? But I'm not gonna do that. I can't and I won't. Right? I know. I've had an exciting month. I turned 40 this month. Thank you. Thank you. I hate it because everybody in Portland lies to me. They're like, Julia, I don't believe it. You still look like you're in your 20s. It's like, no, I don't. Also, that's an insult. Like, you think this is the body I would choose to have at 20? This is a woman's body. I have a white pubic hair. Show me some goddamn respect. I earned it. I know. Fuck, God. Also, you know what? Nobody warns you that you're going to get a new body at 40. No one. Fuck the boomers. I'm sorry. You did not warn me. I woke up this, year with a pot belly, with whiskers, with thinning hair. You guys, I'm turning into Danny DeVito. You're shocked. I'm shocked. I'm Latina. I'm Mexican. I thought I was going to grow to be Selena. Bad news, I'm not. I'm growing up to be Yolanda, her murderer. If you're not laughing, Google that. Take out your phone. That joke kills. Did you know that I'm a BIPOC? Because I didn't until I moved to Portland, and I'm reminded about it every goddamn day. But I'm the asshole up here making Selena references? That's a J-Lo movie. My culture is your culture. I graduated in 2001. I'm from LA. I used to go sneaking out to the clubs. I'm a former club rat. Thank you. Yeah, now that lifestyle is coming back to haunt me because I have a mental condition from it. I'm suffering from grind dancing flashbacks. Yeah, and if you don't know what that means anytime I hear Outkast on the radio, I just feel phantom dicks just pushing into my butt, really pulsating. It's not funny. It's not funny. How do you try to go shopping at Fred Meyer's when they're blasting the jams? Clean up on aisle 3, right? Because my pussy is wet, because I'm still fertile. 4 eggs left. My niece started her period this month, and I was very excited because I'm not going to have kids. I'm not going to have a daughter. I mean, I do have a kid. It's a dog, but she's fixed, so we're not going to go on this journey together, right? But I started remembering all these dormant memories. Remember the first time you have to ask a stranger for a tampon? You're in junior high. You don't have the words. I remember the first time I asked somebody, they gave me the biggest tampon I had ever seen. And it didn't fit, only halfway. And sometimes I think about how a serial killer thinks about it, and I'm like, God, do I wish I had a time machine? Wouldn't it be the days when it didn't fit? Because I'm not saying I need jumbo tampons, but what I am saying is I need a sage stick of tampons all sewn together. Where do I get that? That's my idea for Shark Tank. It's going to be sold at Costco. Trust me. I got married this year, and I know we got married and engaged very fast. I didn't expect to get married because I've been with my partner. I was with my partner for 10 years. Hello? Can you hear me? 10 years. And like, I'm the tale you tell your friends, don't worry, he will commit. And like, one day I was so shocked because I came home and out of nowhere he needed health insurance. Right? And that is why I have this ring. Honestly, if you want to get married in this economy, just find somebody without a job. You will be Cinderella. It will happen, trust. Also, like, no one tells you, like, how jarring it is the first time somebody calls you their wife. Like, you know, I wasn't expecting that, and I remember the first time he called me his wife. We were in a fight. Well, we weren't in a fight. I was roasting him, and he couldn't handle it. I know. And he was like, Julia, I need a wife, not a frat brother. I know, I was like, oh, do you really think we'd be in the same fraternity? Because I don't think we have any chance, but that is very cute. I have a lot of white girlfriends in Portland, and I feel like their mothers didn't teach them how to find a man. Like, that's the one thing my mom told me, and I'm going to tell all the single women tonight, because I feel like that's my job, to make other women miserable, just like me, to be married to a man. And it's very easy. If you want to find a man, just like stop being a little bitch. That's it. Don't be a little cunt. Go to Costco, get a big bag of lollipops, stuff them in your purse, you know. Find the one you like, make him drive everywhere. He's gonna get road rage like every 5 minutes in the city. And when he does, take out that lollipop, make it dramatic, like make that noise, like start giving it to him. This is like a Pavlov dog trick. You're gonna see a little twinkle form. And then you know, hey, he likes me. And when he likes you, that's when you start berating him, right? That's when you start nagging him. And when you know he's the one, out of nowhere, just call his mom a bitch. Just say, I'm sorry, I hate your fucking bitch mom. Because he's gonna start crying because he thinks you're the woman of his dreams. And when you see that tear, that's when you fuck him. And you fuck him the best you've ever done, because what that does is it scrambles his man brain. And it makes him side with his captor. Trust me, I know what you're thinking. You're like, Julia, that's just Stockholm Syndrome. I said, exactly. I read, I have glasses. History does repeat itself. It does. I don't know how we got married. Like, well, first of all, I fucked up. Like, I eloped in front of my house with 10 of my friends, and I realized I didn't get enough presents. Like, I didn't get an air fryer. So now I'm having a second wedding. I'm calling it the Mexican wedding. That's not even a thing. But I did get this amazing gift. It's called a Furbo. Do you know what this is? Oh, of course, right? So bougie. If you don't know what this is, you're not rich. It is a $200 baby monitor for your dog. I'm a millennial. I'm always on my phone. I hate people. I was raised by the TV. And I'm obsessed with my dog. We're both pug breeds. You know? Just add a tail on me. We'll see it. But then I pull up my phone and it has all these gadgets. Like, it's so cool. I'm like, get to look at her. I'm looking at her right now. But you guys, watching your dog when you're not home is so sad. Yeah, it's like watching your dog on suicide watch. I know she looks like this. But don't forget, like, it has all these gadgets. So I pull it up and I press the button. It throws out a treat. It goes whoosh. And she's looking around. She can't find it. She's also stupid. It's right in front of her. Right there. And then I press another button, and I'm like, hey, Penny, Mama, I love you. Mama, I love you. And now she's looking around. She's still all paranoid, and now I've realized I've just given my dog anxiety. But I've also realized that I'm now turned into the villain from the Saw franchise, Jigsaw. Right? I can't get enough. It's so powerful. I now put thumbtacks in there. Right? You should try it. It'll make you feel good. Trust me. The pandemic was hard when you can't afford a 2-bedroom and you have to look at the same person every day. Like, I I love the COVID lockdown. It was my favorite because go back 2 years ago. Remember how every week a new flavor and brand of hard seltzers would come out? It was like Christmas morning, and I tried each flavor 4 times. You know, I'm a sommelier of grapefruit and lemon lime. And then I would just like start bringing up like past girlfriends of my husband, and he'd get all mad, you know, for no reason. You know, I'd pass out or black out. I don't remember. I do remember waking up like famished and starved. I went to the refrigerator. You know what he did to get back at me? He tightened every jar in there. Peanut butter, pickles, mayonnaise, even the kimchi. I haven't had a sandwich in 2 years. I've lost 30 pounds. People are like, try keto. And it's like, no, try toxic masculinity. It is more efficient. And some of you are like, what's so bad you lost some weight? I'll tell you, he really did need insurance, and he abused it. He had to get a tooth extracted, and he came back looking like a goddamn chipmunk. And then he's like, I'm hurting. And I said, well, where's the Vicodin? He said, I refused it because I'm a real man. Ew. I was like, is this what irreconcilable differences mean? Because I didn't know what that meant, and I think that's what it means. Also, I looked at him, I was like, I don't give a shit if you need it. You bring it home. That is the family stash. That is drug culture 101. It's not my fault. You were raised wrong. Right? So now we're in the moment. He's all heated and hot. And he's like, well, you know your mother had a problem with pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceuticals because he's white. Yeah. And I said, yeah, my mom liked to party, but she also did the dishes and I don't. So I think it skips a generation. Bring mama a pill. I shit on my husband a lot, and I feel like people can't take a joke. And they're always like, Julia, if he's abusive, leave him. And it's like, oh, he's not in an abusive relationship, or I'm not in an abusive relationship. He is, right? Oh my gosh, and that's feminist of me. It is. But he does take me on date nights. He does, because I demanded him to. And they suck, you guys. They suck. My husband is hot, big dick, boring as shit. This is his idea of a date night. Once a month, he goes on the internet. He finds a picture of a baby sapling tree that was planted in the 1900s. We drive around on a goddamn scavenger hunt looking for this tree. It takes forever. We do find them when they've turned into these big, beautiful oaks. I'm honored that he can do that, and quite frankly, I'm shocked considering he can't find my clit in this bush. I'm always like, it's not your fault, baby. You're just not familiar with the Mexican maple. That is a tree you haven't discovered yet. I had an exciting year. I was on OPB this year. Thank you. Thank you. Want to know why they asked me? Because I'm brown and I live in Portland, and that's all it takes to be in the radio. Honestly, get ready. If you're brown, your time is coming. And they really wanted somebody who grew up in a really gentrified part of the world. I'm from LA, everyone's brown. But I wanted to be on the radio because I have a radio voice. Also, I know what they wanted. They wanted someone to shit on white people. And I can do that. I'm good at that. That is my God-given right. And I show up to the studio, and I was like, oh God, there's a guy with fucking glasses. Like, who's this asshole? But I'm like, get in the game, Julia. This is your chosen life. And I sit down, and in all seriousness, he looks at me, and he's like, Julia, tell me what it was like growing up in a sea of whiteness. And I said, ooh, it's so hard. Where do I begin? You see, when I hung out with my Mexican familia, I felt too white. And when I hung out with my white friends, I felt too Latina. It was like two souls, never one, a fork in the road. They ate it up. I will be back. You guys, I work for the government. My phone was blowing up. All my coworkers were like, I'm so sorry, Julia. I didn't know you had such a hard life. And I was like, that's right, Linda. You didn't. Try walking a mile in someone else's shoes. The white guilt you guys bring to Portland is amazing. I don't do Excel spreadsheets anymore. I don't. And then I'm gonna tell you, after you do something like that on the radio and you're like, were those my words or God's words? It's the horniest you'll ever be. I was sopping wet. But I did calm down eating top ramen in my shit apartment. And then all of a sudden I thought, this memory came up and I was like, oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit. You guys, those weren't my words at all. That is just the speech that Edward James Olmos gives at the end of Selena. I had fully plagiarized the whole movie. You guys didn't know either. I don't even write jokes anymore. I just do full George Lopez sets word for word. I chihuahua. He's never even said that. And it was something positive because I'm a positive person. Everybody's like, how do you stand in front of people and talk? And I'm always like, why, you think I'm too fat, bitch? And then it's like, no, Julia, go to therapy. And I know what they mean. Like, how do you have confidence? And I'm going to tell you, it's very easy. You just have to find the 3 best things about yourself. For me, it's I'm chesty, I'm chubby, and I'm Latina. Thank you. Thank you. You guys, that's 3 Pornhub categories, right? It's easy to have confidence when you know someone's just clicking away at you constantly. Give it up for our host, Brian Bixby.